Hello, all. Welcome. Let's see, 1 second. Welcome back. Welcome back. This is the Atlanta Falcons at Eagles preview video. Let's go ahead and move this closer. Put that right there. Do a little bit of that. I think if it's crazy to say, a little bit more. All right, right there, right there, right there. We go into quick play now. And we got, look at that. We got the week 2 matchup. There it is. What a crazy Sunday of football that we had. Absolute crazy Sunday. And I absolutely loved it. Absolutely loved it. My AFC team, or in other words, where I was from, my Raiders, beat my previous AFC team, the Ravens. I used to go for the Ravens over anyone in the AFC because of Blindside and Michael Orr and the fact that they drafted him, and I loved Ray Lewis. So that combined, I used to be a Ravens fan thick and through, except for when they played the Eagles. Well, yesterday they played the Raiders, my current AFC team, because Las Vegas, that's where I'm from. Shed a tear because the Raiders came back from 10 behind and beat the Ravens. The team that everyone has going to the Super Bowl, the Raiders beat them. Let's go Raiders. Let's go. All right, so tonight's matchup, though. Since I don't know what to say about it, we're going to go back to Sunday because with A.J. Brown gone, I'm iffy about tonight's game, guys. Anyways, another thing that blew me away on last night, watching the Chiefs cheat their way to victory. I'm sorry, I'm saying it. It is the ref's fault. You are allowed to go for the ball as the defender. You see it time and time again. Contact made early because the defender's going for the ball. How come it's if you turn your head and you got your hand on the guy's chest, but you're turning your head and at the last second come off to try to catch the ball? Why is that not pass interference? But literally lunging for the ball and the guy backs into you coming forward, that's pass interference? Make it make sense without saying the Chiefs are cheating. Oh, wait. You can't. Another great thing that happened yesterday, back to the good side of yesterday, the Niners and the Lions and the Cowboys got their butts whooped. Let's go. Which means tonight, if the Eagles win, of the NFC favorites, they're number 1. Let me say that again. Of the NFC favorites, if the Eagles win tonight, they're number 1 alone. Sole number 1. We need a lot of that from Jalen Hurts tonight. We need a lot of that, a lot of Barkley, because they got to make up for 100 and so yards that A.J. Brown had last week. And we need a lot of DeVonta Smith. Oh, man. Hopefully Johnny Wilson comes to play because he's going to be the replacement for A.J. Brown. Really hope he comes to play. It is just the Falcons, but for some reason people picked the Falcons to come out of the NFC South. That means they might know something that I don't know. I get it's Kirk Cousins, but he still has the Achilles problem. Against our vaunted defensive line, is he really going to have success tonight? That's where I think the key is. The defensive line getting to the quarterback, make him nervous, make him uncomfortable, get after him. Get after Kirk Cousins. Put him on the ground, make him scared to extend the play, make him scared to sit in the pocket so that he's not going through his options and getting it to the open guy. You get him scared, he's going to be dumping it off, trying to get the ball out as quickly as possible. And then that's when your 3-4 zone comes into play. Those 4 linebackers, you're able to bat some balls down and really take advantage. So get after Kirk Cousins. And Jalen Hurts and Barkley, that's my offensive keys to victory. They need to be at a higher level today. Especially Hurts, don't turn the football over. Yes, the Packers are better than the Falcons. They showed it yesterday. But we don't have A.J. Brown to help us beat the Falcons. We had A.J. Brown to beat the freaking Packers. You need Hurts to not turn the ball over. All right, let's watch this. This looks like a very important play. 3rd and goal. We got a chance at a touchdown here. Let's see what happens. See how the Eagles are going to handle this. A.J. Brown, of course. What are you doing, Hurts? You had Brown wide open. That's what we don't need. I get we don't actually have A.J. Brown, so it's kind of like he was blinded to him. He's like, oh, that guy's not really there. He's hurt. I can't throw to a blind or to a ghost. You know? But that was a horrible play by Hurts. Like, you got Brown running right across you. It's basically in the end zone, and you're going to run for it. If he does that in tonight's matchup, we're going to be screwed. Right through the middle because Jake Elliott is a beast. Man, I'm really enjoying so far these weekly preview meetings or weekly preview videos. I like being able to talk about the upcoming matchup while watching a simulation from EA Sports. I think that's really cool because it's giving my viewers something else to watch than just my face, because I don't edit. I'm a photographer editor. It's like I'll edit photographs, but I don't edit video because I've never learned how. Don't really have the time to. So this is what we've got. And so the ability to do my weekly previews while watching the simulation, that's the next best thing in my opinion. I mean, let's be honest. It is going to be his biggest challenge. That's the question. That's like the prop bet for tonight. Do we see Michael Penix Jr. replace Kirk Cousins today? Whether it be for injury, bad play, or they're being beat so bad that you want to give them some play time. Do we see Michael Penix Jr. today? That's a surreal question. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter. Come on, guys, you got to get after Kirk.
Negative yardage. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Man open.
Got to get after him.
And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
See, something I'm interested to see on the CA simulation. How's the defensive line match up against their offensive line? Do we have the better stats than their offensive line? Will they beat the offensive line and get pressures? Nothing yet. Man, see, and that's something we can't have not only this game but all season. Darius Slay gets beaten way too often. And it's showing in the dang game. Here's what I don't understand is why was there no deep safety? Because Vic Fangio is not going to actually have no deep safety over the top helping out Darius Slay against that guy. You just don't leave him one-on-one with Slay. I know Slay used to be able to handle things like that pristinely, but he is getting up there in age and he has slowed down a step. He was actually declining race challenges in the preseason and offseason. What does that tell you? That tells you he's trying to hide to the league that he's slowed down quite a bit. Last year, he would have been all about taking race challenges. I don't know. That looked like a touchdown to me. But whatever. Yeah, look at my bald head. Everyone laugh. Go ahead. Laugh. Whatever. Yeah. Let's review it. Why are they just reviewing it? Is it an actual challenge, or did the officials review it?
Getting down in bounds. That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
We seriously have to hope that Darius Slay does not get left out to dry like that. It's funny seeing their sleeves. I've got the stretch sleeve too. For those of you that don't know, in honor of A.J. Brown, get better, Brown. Get better, bro. I'm really hoping that it's only a 1 week thing, because it was Deshaun Jackson had a hamstring injury the second time he came back to us. So in other words, the first year of his return. And it turned into a groin injury, which is what I think it always was. But the hamstring kept him out longer than what the groin would have. So let's really hope that A.J. Brown doesn't have the same thing. All right, let's see what you can do with Devontae Smith this drive, Jalen Hurts, because today I've got Smith 7 catches, 86 yards, and 2 touchdowns. That's right, you heard me right. I said 2 touchdowns. So if you've got him in your fantasy team, definitely start Devontae Smith in replacement of A.J. Brown. I've also got the rookie, Johnny Wilson. I've got him getting 5 catches, 45 yards, and 1 touchdown. Dallas Goedert, 6 catches, 65 yards, 0 touchdowns. Saquon Barkley, I've got going for 21 carries, 85 yards, and a touchdown. That's right, I've got the Eagles winning this game 31-24. Let's fly all night long. Got to be sleeping comfy in my Eagles onesie tonight, guys. So you gotta let me get there. See, if it's me, I'm letting this clock wind down. I'm good into the second quarter and saying, let's go have a better quarter. But for some reason, they're coming out and doing a play. I don't understand it. Something that really irritated me last week. Why is Nick Sirianni's plays being called so much? Pretty sure Nick didn't call a single play. So if I hear that at all this week, you're going to hear from me. And it ain't going to be pretty, because I'm tired of the stupidity. Ooh, Nick Sirianni's play was that one because it went negative 2 yards. There's no way Kellen Moore would lose 2 yards. Yeah, no, not at all. Kellen Moore just has 0 screens in his playbook. Yeah, he's not going to call a single screen all year, guys. All year. It's just not like him. Yeah, okay. And get out of here. Get out of here with that crap. Another thing about yesterday that I absolutely loved, Steelers winning. Starting off 2-0, Justin Fields not looking as bad as he did on the Bears, not losing the game for them. And the Bears are off to a very rough start with Caleb Williams, who is losing the game for them. And it's fantastic to watch because I said, why get rid of the guy you developed for multiple years for another bad decision? Caleb Williams is going to be one of the biggest busts in the last 4 years. He's going to be up there. He's not going to make it to his second contract. That's what, mark it down in stone. I said it, and it will be.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Devontae? Nope.
He delivers another to Goddard, complete. And brought down, but able to
Okay.
get it to their 30.
I don't really know how 77 was all the way down there with him, and it's not an eligible man downfield. Like, what are the refs doing? I mean, I'll take it, but that lineman was, the right guard was definitely way downfield.
First down, he'll drop to throw it. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Brown. That was play number 7.
See, if we had A.J. Brown tonight, I would honestly say we're winning the game 42-24. That's right. Either way, I've got the Falcons getting 24. But 2 more touchdowns would have been accounted for if A.J. Brown was playing in this game. I know nobody really ever predicts 40s. It's always 30s or 20s. I would have predicted 42-24. We need to see some of that from Dotson tonight. Like, where was that yesterday or last week? Dotson was like, I get he's just now learning the playbook, but he was nowhere to be seen. It made no sense to me. So I don't understand. I'm wondering if comments are turned off. I would like to interact with you two that are watching, but I think maybe comments are turned off. No, display chat is on. Okay, I'm back. I'm right here. It is what it is, though. Philly 500 had some exciting videos, we'll say. And I can't wait for his video tonight, smoking a cigar, celebrating this win. Let's go, Eagles.
And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7.
That's what you want in a scoring summary. That scoring summary would look like the days of Chip Kelly, when it would be like 10 plays but only 3 minutes, whereas the rest of the league's 10 plays, 7 minutes. Oh, man, the Chip Kelly days were something else. Terrible, but also that first year was fun. Like, that fast offense thing was amazing to watch. E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles! Get him. Someone get him, thank you. That's interesting. He's got 67 yards against Darius Slay. Slay, I hope you watch the simulation so that you know to cover him better, because that's kind of scary. That doesn't just happen because it's a simulation. There's an off-balance thing going on there. That looks like an illegal formation. Don't really care because it didn't go anywhere, so I would have declined it anyways, but hey, who's that guy? I mean, seriously, who's that guy? That's not Pickett.
Throwing his Cousins. That's complete to Mooney.
Why are we putting a linebacker on Mooney?
He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit.
So the linebacker wasn't on Mooney. He's just the one that made the tackle because Slay is.
And the end result there, nice
yeah.
first down. Drive keeps moving.
Gosh, I love the look of the jerseys in this game. EA finally got it right. The jerseys look fly.
Cousins to throw it.
Dang, finally we're getting to them. It's about time. Is Cooper DeJean a white guy finally in this game? Or is he still black? Because that was honestly offensive. Because just because he's a safety or a corner, it made no sense. Why are you making him black instead of doing... Like, you don't do that. You do your research on the guy, and you create the character based on the guy. Not... It's not... No, it wasn't racist. It's just dumb. There was no excuse for it. There just wasn't an excuse for it. That's offensive as all be out because it means they didn't do their research on who they were creating. Everyone knows Cooper DeJean is French. European French. Like, no, he's not. He's first generation American. But he's still French. Like, come on. How do you make that mistake other than just not researching who you're creating? So again, I say it, it's not that it's racist. It's not racist whatsoever. I will never claim that on something so menial. It's lazy is what it actually is. And it was very unfortunate because I don't know how to get into details. It's like they just assumed. Don't get me wrong. African Americans or black or whatever you want to call people of darker complexion, they are something else when it comes to corners. Like, they are absolutely elite. They're elite in a lot of things that white people aren't. But just because there's no white corners doesn't mean you don't do your research. It's lazy.
Again, it's Cousins. Throws right back to London, complete again. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be second down. Off the play fake.
And by the way, when I say it was offensive, it's not that it's offensive that they made him black. It's offensive that they didn't do their research. That's what's offensive, is just how lazy they were. And I feel for Cooper DeJean being misrepresented. That's not okay.
He's got his man to the out route. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. 3 yards is the gain at time, second and goal.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, mini camp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. An outcut, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion.
See, and here's another thing I'm saying that we can't do. We cannot let the Falcons control the time of possession. Eagles, if it feels like they're going to go down the field and score, just let it happen. Don't let them take 10 minutes off the clock doing it.
His receiver won that route early, presented himself, no reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Coup now for the point after. And that makes it 14-10. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it was the tight end Kyle Pitts finishing it all off on the touchdown reception.
I don't understand why EA Sports still hasn't been able to make it to where the players don't disappear. Like, that was so strange. It was kind of cool seeing an onside kick finally. What was cool about it was seeing a normal kicking lineup. All right, Hurts, let's see what you can do with 3 timeouts in 34 seconds.
The Eagles offense is going to take over late in this first half. With his slim deficit
Air it out.
in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive.
For those of you wondering if it was the opposite way, if Hurts was put as a white guy,
Just over 30 seconds
I would be offended for that too. I just want to make that clear. Misrepresentation is very offensive. And I just want to make that clear. Because I know that might have been a little cloudy. I'm offended either way. Because misrepresentation is not okay.
Second down and a little more than a yard here. Hurts sets up to throw it. He's got Brown on the out route complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 12 yards.
Really wish we had him tonight. Just catches like that are going to be something else. And you see that hair flow? Wish my hair had flow like that. Used to like 10 years ago.
Throwing his Hurts.
Wow. They're going to score before the half.
As it comes with 22 seconds to go here at half number 1.
That is a brilliant throw. Here's what's unfortunate. So A.J. Brown's out tonight. We honestly might lose. You saw what happened last year when A.J. Brown was on the bench. It was bad. Now, we do have Jahan Dotson this year, which is great. We also have Johnny Wilson. Wow! That is why I bought Jalen Hurts' Kelly Green Elite jersey. I love this man. He is insane.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead,
wow.
Carry that into the locker room at the half. They'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first.
If that happens tonight in the real game, I would lose my dinner just screaming it all over the place. That was insane.
It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead. A drive there of just 4 plays.
So now that we're getting towards the end of the video, let's talk about the defense. What I want to see from the defense. Less Maddox, way less Maddox, and way more Cooper DeJean. Maddox was burnt toast last week. Cooper DeJean deserves the chance this week. Jacoby Dean, I want to see a continuance of dominance from last week. Bond, do not do what Nathan Gary did last year, where he came in week 1 for an injury, had an amazing game, and then just disappeared the rest of the season. Don't do that. But if you do that, take yourself out so that Jeremiah Trotter Jr. can play. I want to see Trotter Jr. get a lot more snaps this week. I want to see Devin White get some snaps this week. And I want to see Isaiah Rodgers play more than Maddox. If Maddox gets more snaps than Isaiah Rodgers, I'm going to lose it. I want to see 2 interceptions and a forced fumble and a fumble recovery. Now, to find out what happens with the rest of the game, you got to tune in tonight. 6 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. Kickoff is 6:25. Fly, Eagles, fly. Let's go. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful life.